So Angel Reese just had the best game of her career. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The best game of her career. The best second half. The best half of her career. And this is the first time. Like, I've seen games where Angel, I thought it was fantastic. I still stand by this. Up till today, the best game she had played was the Seattle Storm game last year. She was really good in the Storm game. We all remember that game. It was like, what was it, 20, 26, 27, and did she have like 26, 27? And like 12 or 13 boards. Like, she was, a lot of people were saying that she couldn't get much better than that in a W against Seattle Storm. But like, at the same time, she was outshone in that game by Kennedy Carter. Like, as great as Angel was, Kennedy Carter was the player. She was the player that carried them that day. And I think Angels cemented her spot in the All-Star team. There's no question about that. And I couldn't care less about the rebounds, by the way. I couldn't care less about the rebounds. Like, the Sky have not beat a good team in a long time. Like, and I cannot remember the last time the Chicago Sky beat a good basketball team. And that kind of includes today. But at the same time, they would have lost, if it wasn't for Angel Reese, they would have lost to a bad team. Which means something. And I'm going to say something. Sky fans are not going to be happy, but you've got to make a choice. It is so obvious. You have got to make a choice. Like, apologies. You've got to make a choice. You've got to. Like, there is no questions about that. Like, you have to make a choice. Camilla or Angel Reese. And it's a very clear choice. You pick Angel Reese. Angel Reese is better. She's younger. She's a bigger draw. There is no logic to choosing Camila Cardoso over Angel Reese. And you want to know what the biggest thing is that they are better with, like, they are both going to be better without each other. There is a win-win trade with the Dallas Wings to make if the Dallas Wings have Louisa Geisel-Soder for another 4 years. You trade Camila Cardoso for Louisa Geisel-Soder. Dallas have their first round pick this year. Geisel-Soder and Dallas's 2027 first. Like, that is a no-brainer trade. And then maybe you try to get them to add in a Wack Couillard into that trade as well. Because they still have the rights to a Wack Couillard. And imagine having a Wack Couillard's athleticism coming off the bench with Angel Reese. Like, they're going to be scary. They're going to be absolutely scary. And in my opinion, that is a team that's going somewhere. You've got a young core. You've got an elite young like floor spacing center or floor spacing power forward center who can kind of sometimes guard maybe bigger than Angel Reese can. But like, Angel Reese small ball center is, like, if I'm talking about centers in the WNBA, you are looking at one, Aja doesn't play there. So 1, Jonquel, 2, Aaliyah, 3, Alana Smith, and small ball Angel Reese might be cracking that top 3. Like, she will be knocking on the door of Alana Smith. Like, that is how good I think small ball Angel is. And if you guys don't understand how good Alana Smith is, you just don't know basketball. She's 6 foot. She's like mini Jonquel. She's 6'6", or she's 6'4", is the second best shot blocker in the league. All defensive and shoots 40% from 3. Like, those players are important. But like, Angel Reese's stats, I don't even care that much about the stats. I don't care that much about her efficiency. I couldn't care less. I don't care if she gets 17 or 12 rebounds. I don't care. It was the fact that she was legitimately just willing them to a win. She willed them to a win. Her and Ariel Atkins. And by the way, Ariel Atkins is this is my favorite thing about the misevaluation of players. Like, I'm seeing Sky fans blaming Ariel Atkins for like why the Sky losing games. I don't care about her percentages. I actually don't care. Whenever these guys need a basket, Ariel Atkins steps up. I don't care. She plays good defense. When she plays well, she's good. Kia Nurse stepped up and hit some huge shots today, but it was all Angel Reese. And this is the wrong game. was about to say, I was like, there's no way Ariel Atkins shot that percentage today. I was looking at the box scores from the wrong game. And yes, I understand they beat the Sparks with Camila Cardoso. We have 2 years of 2 years of evidence for me to make my point. I've made the E-Will, but like Angel playing beside E-Will is just a different player. Like Ariel Atkins had 20 points. Kia Nurse hit some huge shots. Rachel Banham had 13. And like again, Elizabeth Williams is the connective piece for this team. This team is so much better with Elizabeth Williams on the floor. Like Elizabeth Williams is the glue player. Neither Angel can be a glue player, but she's why would you have her as a glue player? Realistically, you're not going to win anyway. So why not try to develop her? And she came in with 7 assists, 24 points, and 16 boards. Like that is an impressive stat line. 2 blocks, 1 steal. That is an impressive stat line by anyone's estimates. And not only that, she just willed them to win. She willed them to win. Like, if you look at the second half, she had 18 second half points. She had 18 points in the second half. So she had 6 points at halftime and was 3 of 7 from the field. I didn't think she was great at halftime. I didn't even think she was great in the third quarter, to be honest. I think she got a couple of buckets in the third quarter, but like she had what, 13 going into the fourth, and in the fourth quarter, where the LA Sparks were ahead going into the fourth, Angel Reese 5 of 8 from the field, 2 offensive boards, and 1 off an offensive board. She just bullied De'Erica Hamby, and Angel Reese beside Elizabeth Williams is the Chicago Sky's best 4-5 combo. It is. It straight up is. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It is the Chicago Sky's best 4-5 combo. Your second best 4-5 combo might be Camila Cardoso, Elizabeth Williams. But like, basketball is not a game, is not played on 2K. You don't put the players with the highest overall ratings together and just assume they're going to win. All of Angel Reese's strengths, as in her ability to burn people off the dribble, her quick hands, her ability to blitz ball screens, and when needed. Like, I don't think Angel Reese is that great a state. Like, I think when Angel Reese wants to be, she's an elite defender, and she's actually trying on defense again, which is great. She stopped trying on defense last year. She's actually trying on defense. And like, the double doubles aren't on some streak. She's just getting them. She's just the best rebounder in the league. And there might be a game where she gets less than 10 rebounds. Who cares? Who cares? Like, that realistically is it. But the Sky not, other than E-Will, the Sky didn't miss. And E-Will, by the way, Reese missed 3. But E-Will's 2 shots were on 1 possession that she missed. And the Sky were just lights out. Their shooters were lights out. Ariel Atkins was fantastic. And look, you give credit where credit's due to the Chicago Sky. Like, they won that game, and Angel Reese willed them to that win. Big points were all Angel Reese. And the LA Sparks are the most freaking Instagram hooper team in the WNBA. I mean this when I say this. Like, I was watching the Fever against the Sparks, and I referred to most of this Sparks team as myth. Rickea Jackson being a winning basketball player is a myth. Yes, she can shoot some mid-range shots. Cool. Who cares? She is good at the worst shot of basketball. De'Erica Hamby, I mean, she's fine. She's not an all-star this year. She's fine. Like, people were putting her in the conversation. Like she's not even nearly as good as Angel Reese. Angel Reese bullies her every time. She bullied her last year. Azurá Stevens is the most empty stat player I've ever seen. Like, she is literally averaging 14 and 9 and blocking a ton of shots. I don't care. Kelsey Plum's playing losing ball right now. Shea Petty's doing her job. Mercedes Russell is stealing a living again. Emma Cannon was actually really good. Sarah Ashley Barker is early career Lexi Hull, as in drafted as a shooter and defender and forgot how to shoot. At some stage she might figure it out, but if Sarah Ashley Barker has about a year and a half to relearn how to shoot the ball, otherwise she's going to be out of the league. This is literally the most Instagram hooper team I've ever seen. This is the most TikTok fan page team I've ever seen. They are not good at basketball, the LA Sparks. But for the Sky aren't going to finish 6th. I predicted them 6th. the Sky are still in with a shout. I'm not joking about when I say this. Because they don't control their picks. They need to win games. They still have a weird puncher's chance at this point in time of troubling the top 8 seeds. I don't think they will, but I think they have an opportunity to trouble them, especially if the Aces go and lose today. I know they're way behind, but if the Aces go and lose today, you just never know what's going to happen. And while the Aces are way ahead, when I said they're way behind, I meant the Sky are way behind record-wise. But if the Aces go and beat the Mercury, who just have not scored this quarter, jeez, A'ja Wilson with 22 going into the fourth, doing her thing. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. I'll see you guys.